In every revolution, there's one man with a vision.
That was Information Society with Over the Sea, the Little Scene sequel to Disney's Under the Sea. But equally comparable, and both of them are about Sebastian the Crab. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sega CD Mondays, a regular Retro Pals special. I've decided, this is new, this is big news, we're going to play through the Sega CD's library chronologically.
Oh my god.
In fact, we've secretly been doing that over the last few weeks, but now I've finally crystallized my plans. So we've worked through the Mega CD's launch lineup, believe it or not. We have played, according to my release list, Heavy Nova, which we did last week, Soul Feast, which we played on the first Sega CD Monday, I believe, Nostalgia 1907, which was that sepia-toned adventure game that we couldn't make any sense of, Ernest Evans, which we also played a long time ago, Funky Horror Band, which we're going to need to recover because it's been too long and I'm pretty sure the old archive is unusable.
Yeah.
And finally, we played good old Tenkafubu, that game with the ancient Japanese warfare FMV opening, followed by a strategic war game that I had no interest in playing.
Cool.
So for this week, we're going to explore the Sega CD side of things. We're going to explore those very first Sega CD games. They came in flimsy cardboard boxes that I hate, before they switch to those long box jewel cases that I hate even more. Before we get to hating stuff, let's do a quick timing test. Down, up, down, up, right.
I was gonna say.
It's fine, it's fine.
Also, we're being told we haven't played Willy Beamish.
Okay. Timing's still at the regular offset?
Sweet. Yeah.
Okay.
Hasn't changed.
Yeah, that is perfect then.
Fantastic.
Yeah, for some reason we never played Willy Beamish. I'd never even experienced 1 second of that game.
Never even heard of it.
Just all went down the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's start off in a big way with the blockbuster 1991 hit, Hook. Hook.
I'm sorry Hook makes me laugh. Oh, God.
Hook, in my mind, Hook sits among such illustrious movies as Willow and Waterworld, in that they were expected to be way huger hits than they were, and they were just kind of tepid, kind of crappy. Like Alex says, he remembers seeing it in the theater, but only remembers feeling vaguely uncomfortable.
That's true. I saw it, and I just remember being, feeling a little uncomfortable, not really enjoying it, just, in one ear, just in and out. I remember nothing of it other than Robin Williams being a depressed Peter Pan who wanted to get over his midlife crisis.
I'm pretty sure I had the same experience, too, because I saw it in the theater, but remember almost nothing of it, and yet I just have vague memories of not really enjoying it, which is weird, because when you're a kid, you'll watch anything.
Not looking up
Literally
the movie.
anything. Okay, so, not to spoil things, but this is the first game that Sony ImageSoft produced for the Sega CD, and this will introduce a long-standing tradition of Sony ImageSoft having no idea how to compress and digitize video. I've seen, and we will see, the Sony ImageSoft logo be stretched, deformed, badly digitized, pixelated, just all kinds of glitchiness going on from there, and it continues in their FMV through most of their games from what I've seen. And this is their very first, so look forward to that. Now, just to set some expectations, this game was not a hit. They had many unsold copies, and they later had to bundle it with a Sega CD game called Three Ninjas Kick Back just to sell their unsold inventory.
Yes, I did not know that. I thought it was released individually.
Yeah, it was released individually. Three Ninjas was not. But there were so many copies of Hook and their other game, Dracula, that they had to bundle them. Yeah, check this intro out.
What happened?
Look at this bullshit.
This is horseshit.
Good try, Sony.
Oh, wow.
Good try.
I whoop. Thanks for the host.
So this game here, it's actually Japanese developed. It's developed by a company called Ukiyote, who made Punky Skunk and Spawn for the Super Nintendo,
Okay.
along with Sky Blazer, which is pretty much a spiritual successor to this game. So if you enjoy how Hook plays, check out Sky Blazer on Super Nintendo.
Jack, Maggie, it's time for bed.
Daddy, is Grandma Wendy the real Wendy?
Maggie, that's ridiculous. Now come on, children. It's way past your bedtime.
Then, Dad, is Peter Pan's adventure a made-up story?
Jack, stop.
I say she is the real Wendy.
And I say that's quite enough for one evening. How will you children ever grow up if you keep believing these silly stories?
Wow, can't believe they got Robin Williams.
You never will be. Someday when you're both grown-ups, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Come on now. Let's hop in bed.
Jack, stop. I'm Robin Williams.
They're staring at you for making fun of them.
So you could consider this the definitive version of Hook, because this version is the only one to have voiceovers and also FMV. It's kind of downgraded in other areas, though, as we'll see.
Yeah, Electric Boogaloo mentions this port was done by Core Design, so...
Yeah, original Super Nintendo port was by Ukiyote, and then the masters of Wonder Dog themselves, Core Design, they brought it to Sega CD. Yeah, these first FMVs, they're stretched weirdly and make bad use of color, and they have no sound from what I've seen, so good first effort.
Yeah, Blab makes a good point. The CDI actually got Robin Williams.
That's true. Yes, that's the CDI difference. They got Robin Williams, whereas Sega
Dear
CD.
Peter, your presence is required at the request of your children. Kindest personal regards, James Hook, Captain.
Wow, they got Robert De Niro too.
Amazing.
Wow, star-studded cast here.
Captain Hook. Adventure, huh? Jack? Maggie? This isn't funny. Stop hiding. Come out. Whoa! What? Who are you?
Oh, Peter, don't you remember me? I'm Tink. Come on, let's go, hurry.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
But don't you want to rescue Jack and Maggie?
No.
Why, how do you know about them?
Everybody knows about them. They were taken by Captain Hook. Hurry up. We don't have any time to waste. Oh, we're finally going to fly together again.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not Peter Pan. I can't fly.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You don't remember how to fly because you've grown up. You're still the same old Peter, always causing me trouble.
He just takes off. Nope, she knocked him off. Knocked him out and taken him off to Neverland.
They knocked him off.
Yeah, she's cloning him.
She killed him.
Yeah, so if you're unaware, this is a canonical sequel to the story of Peter Pan, written by some people and then directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
So this was supposed to be massive. Like, this was your big home run license that you get.
Listen up, Lost Boys. Even though he's fat and old, this is Peter Pan.
Same.
Hook took his kids, and he's come back to save them. Would you help him, please?
I'll only help him if he's the real Pan.
I'm not Peter Pan.
Peter?
I'm not Peter Pan.
Peter! You are!
Wait a minute. Just hold on. How can you believe he's Peter?
It's Rufio.
Look at him. This is Peter's sword, and now it's mine. That makes me the Pan, not him.
Sounds fair.
Peter, tell these guys
Rufio,
you're
away!
the Pan.
What goes on?
Hurry and get you in training to fight Hook. Come on, let's go.
Hey, now he's the Pan. A little bit browner in this version. Yeah, Super Nintendo one had a great color palette, very lush backgrounds and colors. For Genesis, they had to crush it down to 64 colors, so Peter Pan is kind of a brownish yellow in this one.
Oh, Nick Castle worked on this. They actually were co-writer from Escape from New York. I didn't know about that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm reading the Wikipedia page, as you do.
Mhm.
And apparently J.M. Barrie, who wrote the original Peter and Wendy story and play, had considered writing a sequel for years in which Peter Pan grows up in the 1920s, called The Man Who Wouldn't Grow Up, or The Old Age of Peter Pan. Which
Yep.
The Old Age of Peter Pan sounds like...
This is a total continuation wherein Peter Pan went to the real world, forgot all about being Peter Pan, and just grew up to be a disgusting schlub.
Yeah, like...
And now he has to redeem himself.
In Hook, he's a corporate lawyer. According to Steven Spielberg, Steven Spielberg actually started to develop this film way early in 1985, and
Yeah, he spent years writing and rewriting it, and eventually he became disgusted with it and just quit. But then a couple other people wrote and finished up the script, and by the time that was done, he was all like, you know what? I'll direct it, sure.
I like what they say here. With the birth of his son Max in 1985, Spielberg decided to drop out of Hook. I decided not to make Peter Pan when I had my first child, Spielberg commented. I didn't want to go to London and have 7 kids on wires in front of blue screens. I wanted to be home as a dad.
That's fair. So in this game you can fly. Tinkerbell appears in the levels and gives you fairy dust, which you have a limited amount of. Here's one example of there being a lot less colors in this version. See that up there? Those are cherries.
What?
See, if you're gonna make them that color, like, why not just make a different item? Like, make it like a hunk of chicken or something. I don't know. Now, there's one undisputed upgrade in this version, and that is the soundtrack. This is the original John Williams score, which, not to spoil things, it's a little bit better than what this game deserves.
Yeah.
It's Rufio!
Yes, it's so weird hearing this really good music.
Yeah, suddenly it's super dramatic. I got him.
Turn it down.
Oh, you gotta hear this, the level end music. It sounds like you just completed an epic quest.
I was gonna say, this is like...
Ah, you've saved the village. You've saved mankind from the evil Sephiroth or something, I don't know.
Like the Indiana Jones ride soundtrack.
I just beat level 1, guys.
You are the Pan. This is your sword.
I remember now. I am Peter Pan.
He's the Pan! He's the Pan! He's the Pan! He's the Pan!
He's the Pan!
He's the Pan!
He's the Pan!
It's about time you remembered.
He's the Pan.
Now let's
Is he
go
the
find
Pan?
Jack and Maggie.
Alright, time to go save Jack and Daxter. I am Peter Pan!
Cool.
Well, okay. I mean, no sound, all the colors were wrong, and it all started glitching out at the end, but, you know, good job. And here's where we're gonna go on our journey, which takes place over 10 to 12 levels, it looks like. Game's not very long, and I beat it last night, so I think we'll see the whole thing today.
I'm sorry. I'm just reading more of the Wikipedia page on Hulk. On Hook, not Hulk. And...
Oh, go ahead, say
Okay.
what you saw.
Okay, so, after Spielberg abandoned Hook, Paramount and, let's see here, who's this guy's name? And Hart, moved forward on production with Nick Castle as the director. Hart began to work on a new storyline when his son Jake showed his family a drawing. We asked Jake what it was, and he said it was a crocodile eating Captain Hook, that the crocodile really didn't eat him and he got away. As it happens, I've been trying to crack Peter Pan for years, but I didn't just want to do a remake, so I went, wow, Hook is not dead. The crocodile is. We've all been fooled.
Whoa. That's deep.
In 1986, our family was having dinner and Jake asked, Daddy, did Peter Pan ever grow up? My immediate response was, no, of course not. And Jake said, but what if he did?
Let the kid write this movie. I guess he practically did.
I realized that Peter Pan did grow up, just like all us baby boomers who are now in our 40s. I patterned him after several of my friends on Wall Street, where the pirates wear three-piece suits and ride in limos.
Oh my god, Peter Pan is totally a baby boomer fantasy. That sucks. That sucks so much.
Eat shit.
All right, if you wanna see what being a boomer is like, play Hook for Sega CD or Super Nintendo.
Peter lives in a society now.
Peter stole all our money and has lead poisoning.
Don't, Peter.
So if you'll notice, this game's pretty generous with health and 1-ups. It's given me constant refills. I got a couple of 1-ups just sitting out there. I'm pretty sure they made this version a little bit easier than the Super Nintendo one, because I rented that one back when it was new, and I remember having a little bit of trouble with it. But this version, it seems like they smoothed out the difficulty a little, added some more checkpoints, which is nice.
Let's see.
As it is, the gameplay feels... Oh, y'all are gonna hate me for saying this. This feels so like a Super Nintendo game, dude. You're so slow, and you move like a sack of potatoes. And you can run, but it takes a second to charge up, and then it's hard to stop. Just in the way everything's animated and moves, that kind of methodical pace total Super Nintendo quality.
And, let's see. There are sounds, like, there's not a lot of sound effects in this game. It's mostly just the John Williams soundtrack that plays.
Yeah, that was the big claim to fame for this version. That's what you'd want to be listening to. And it totally overpowers the sound effects, as I'm sure you noticed. Oh, come on. Spawn over here. Yeah, play this enough and you'll see definitely that the Super Nintendo was the lead platform, because they had to make a lot of concessions. As the levels go on, you'll see more instances of load time, more obnoxious flashing. Hey, here's the boys. The fat one is named Thudbutt. That is important for the story. Ah, heroes welcome for beating level 2. Yep, I saved mankind once again. Ready for another FMV?
Yes.
Here we go. Get ready.
I'm so excited.
Oh, there was no FMV. What a rip.
What is that guy? Is that guy from Hook?
Yeah.
Really? I don't even remember Hook. I don't remember there being a giant buff man. I'm sorry that, like, that's what's wanting, that I just, like, light up at that, but I mean...
Buff man!
Buff man in a game.
Now, if you try to jump over these, you'll hit the butterfly and cause that thing to eat you, so don't do that.
That fucking sucks.
I don't know about the music here. It's a little bit too impish for me.
Well, he is a magical imp. A pan, if you will.
I guess so. I thought the pan part described who he wanted to have sex with. I am the pan.
Finally, Peter Pan is Peter representation. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah, the game's a little rough when you're coming to terms with the controls, but once you get how everything works, it's a pretty easy playthrough. It's just... oh... he's so hard to get moving, and once he does get moving, you can't make him stop. Super Nintendo controls is what I'm saying.
Hey, I'm dumb as fuck and just realized that Peter Pan is named after Pan, the mischievous small Greek god guy.
That right there that I just got and lost instantly, that's the worst power-up in the game. Cool. It gives you the ability to shoot fireballs out of your sword, and you lose it upon first hit, and you'll always get hit like instantly after you collect it.
Sweet.
That's the one thing I remember from this game after renting it, just hating that one power-up. Because finally you get something, and then you lose it, like, right away.
Okay, so there is just something about this music, this brilliant music with this fucking game.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
It's destroying me.
It doesn't really mesh. I'll take it, though.
I mean, yeah, it's good, but... man. I like that Robin Williams got in shape as soon as he transformed.
Oh, yeah. Nice brown apple.
Delicious.
All the fruit in this version is rotten. Oh, come on.
Man, how come gamers are all into the Joker instead of Peter Pan? Because
yeah.
I think Peter Pan better represents the gamer lifestyle of never growing up.
Alright, you ready to fly? Let's fly. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, the way you fly is really funny.
Whoosh!
You just kinda...
I am the pan. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be harping on that for a while. It's... For voice acting based on a major motion picture, it is pretty crap. No, Jack. I am the pan. Really? That was like 3 frames. Oh my god. Sony, figure out how FMV works.
Apparently the Genesis version of this game has matte furnace arrangements.
Oh, cool. That may be even better than John Williams.
Smeps calls it no motion video.
Okay, this enemy's weird. Check this out. If the breath touches you, it makes you just stand there with your arms crossed, and you can't move for a couple seconds.
So he burps on you and you just get pissed.
Yeah, he burps on you, and then it just makes you... it fills you with ennui, I guess.
I'm just saying, like, see, no, Peter Pan represents gamers because he's never grown up. The Lost Boys are, you know, his quote-unquote, like, gamer squad.
His gamer squad.
They play Fortnite.
His PUBG squad.
And they're extremely weird and distrustful of women. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Rise up, Lost Boys.
Oh my god. Okay, if that tiger's breath hits you in midair, it makes you pause, and it still drains your fly meter. That is bullshit. I'm Peter Pan again.
Congrats. Bye, haters.
Alright, we should be able to do better this time. Yeah, this is a pretty short and not at all complex game, but it's okay. I've certainly played worse licensed games. Easily. Go, go! Oh! Okay, we made it. Whew. Some of the enemies take more than one hit, too. Oh, I just realized this is the Ultimate Williams team-up. Robin Williams and John Williams.
God, you're right.
Those Williams boys. They're pretty talented.
They really are.
Enemies respawn! Whatever.
Tara says, do Kintama, Peter Pan with the cherries.
Ah, Kintama Pan.
Blab says, I'm a gamer and I have a friend who rolls up into a ball and smashes things with his ass. And you know what? Don't we all?
Yep.
We've all got that one friend.
Mm-hmm. Old ass-smashing Ted.
Distant relative of ass inflation time.
Yep.
Yeah, this water is dense, huh, folks?
Yeah, parts of this game you can just envision looking way better on Super Nintendo, the Genesis, and this is one of them.
Smith says, I'm a gamer and Dustin Hoffman has fatally stabbed me. Same.
God, the music's loud again. We'll turn it down on our end. Seriously, the music just kind of oversells these boss fights.
It's so dramatic for this horse shit.
Sounds like you should be aboard a flaming ship or something. Everyone dying all around you. Aw, damn it. This version checkpoints you at boss fights, which I don't think the Super Nintendo one does. If anyone knows for sure, let me know. But I get the feeling they made this a little bit easier in response to the Super Nintendo version's release.
I don't like that.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that.
Jesus.
It's a little unnecessary. Oh, shit. Shit, says Peter Pan. Ass!
That's how you know he's a gamer.
Yeah. Alright, got him.
So no one is more discriminated against than Peter Pan.
So speaking of gamers, Rufio, who also played Prince Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender, something I didn't know until a few hours ago, he's a gamer. He streams on Twitch. He's our competition.
We can't compete. No. See, again.
Rufio, I forget his name. It's Marco something?
Dante.
Dante. Yeah, Dante.
Dante something. We're
Dante
sorry,
something.
dude. We're sorry, dude.
Yeah, look him up, and you'll see that he has a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel. And he's more popular than us, of course. Because he's Rufio. He titles his streams like Rufio Plays League of Legends.
Dante Basco.
Dante Bosco, that's what it is, yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, so this level here, you can actually use an exploit to get some extra lives, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. See, if you go under here, you get a 3-up, and you can just quickly die, and rake in the profits. I'm going to do this at least 3 times, I guess.
I like its death sprite a lot.
There's also very rare maximum health pickups, and if you don't get those, you make the game exponentially harder. When you do get them, the game's actually pretty easy. You can see now that I have 4 hit points, which actually makes up for 5 hits because you get an extra hit once all those are drained. So yeah, if you play it in the right way, pretty trivial to get through. But if you miss those max health ups, you're in for trouble.
All I'm saying is, instead of Harley Quinn and the Joker, it could be Tinkerbell and Peter Pan.
Yeah?
I'm just saying, your memes, gamers, just refresh them. Refresh them with, refresh the IP. You don't always have to use that IP. You don't have to use the Joker. You don't. You can use, Robin Williams as Peter Pan saying, we live in a society. It will work.
Yeah, RetroPal's coming for you, Dante. He will crush us.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
He was Rufio. Who have we been? Dipshits?
No, we've been dipshits. Dipshits, especially.
How many Steven Spielberg's movies have we been in? I mean, I was in E.T. I don't know about you.
I was in 1942.
That's cool. I played the titular role. I came up with his famous catchphrase, E.T. phone home, because I didn't want to film the movie anymore. I just wanted to go home and play video games.
I'm sorry, I meant 1941, not 1942.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in Spielberg's 1941.
Alright, 11 lives. That should be enough to get us through. If it's not, I'm going to hand in my gamer card. I'm going to give it to Dante.
Here you go, Dante.
Be like, look, you were Prince Zuko. You deserve this.
He's like, I don't know who you are.
Oh, time to get the sword, you lose immediately. Look how cool this is! You shoot a thing across the screen.
Now I'm just reading about the film 1941.
Oh, there goes my sword. Also, the music's very subtle in this part.
Yeah, this part's really quiet.
I keep hoping, like, the Cantina music will just break out for no reason.
Now I'm just looking up Steven Spielberg's filmography. Let's see.
Well, he did Hook.
Mm-hmm. And he did 1941.
And Ready Player One.
Show me his entire filmography.
Boogaloo says there's a shot in the movie where Tinkerbell sprinkles pixie dust on George Lucas and Carrie Fisher, who were making out. Oh, and while I read that, I missed that FMV cutscene. I hope you enjoyed that. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, back then this was one of the rare license games that didn't get returns on investment. For a while you could license pretty much anything and make your money back, and games like Hook and Cliffhanger in the mid-90s kind of disproved that. It showed that you had to be at least a little bit selective with your licenses. Then again, I guess there was no way of them knowing. All they knew was that it was a Steven Spielberg movie and it was going to make money. So, make a game out of it. Also, I just got like 4 1-ups in a row. This game rules.
So I'm just looking up Spielberg movies and I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot he did that War of the Worlds.
Yeah, Jaws and Hook.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Jaws for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Really?
It was real good. I enjoyed it.
Jaws is good, yeah.
Wonder if I'll enjoy Hook.
You want to rewatch Hook?
Not really.
Yeah, me either.
I'd rather watch Ready Player One.
Oh, you keep trying to get people to watch that.
No one wants to for some reason.
Well, I wonder why. We watched Pixels, didn't we? Or did I watch that with
Oh, we watched Pixels.
Okay, yeah, we watched Pixels.
This is different, though. That's the movie of our generation.
What, Ready Player One?
Yeah.
I thought Pixels was a movie of our generation.
Well, it was until Ready Player One came out.
Okay. Nintendo Quest was a movie of our generation before Pixels.
No, that's still the ultimate movie of our generation. Mm-hmm. You're right. Oh, this wondrous choir music.
Okay, I'm looking at the shot of George Lucas, and Carrie Fisher kissing.
It's messed up, dude.
That's fucked.
Keep your fetishes out of my movie.
You can barely see them. And the quality on this is so low that you can, on this YouTube clip, you can barely see them at all. It looked like a bunch of grain. Cool. Cass is offering to watch it with us if we really want to go to hell together. Oh.
The movie's 2.5 hours long.
That's the thing. I will watch a shitty movie if it's less than 2 hours. I will do it. But I don't have the time in my life to sit down for over 2 hours to watch something and not enjoy it the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, I've actually been, like, watching shitty movies and just turning them off lately. It's great. And, like, no, I don't have to watch all of Star Paws on Amazon Video.
I could at least be drunk for it.
Exactly!
Another boss time. And more flashing, of course. This boss has a pretty good exploit. Is it just me, or does that music loop kind of weirdly?
Kind of, yeah.
Like, it starts off all grandiose, and then it just stops itself. Got him.
Is that a pirate? Oh,
Yep.
I guess.
Now he's a dead pirate. Gotta hang out with my crew now. Sup, Thudbutt?
I love Thudbutt.
Thudbutt is a playable character in the Irem beat-em-up based on Hook.
Okay.
Which, by the way, is an excellent game, and it features amazing graphics. That was from the time when they had the Metal Slug artists working for them, so that game looks way better than it should.
Oh man, Steven Spielberg directed an episode of Columbo. That kicks ass.
Did it have a shark in it?
It should have. It's, I'm actually looking it up. Oh, it doesn't. Let's see,
Oh man, it's an auto-scroller.
It's about a murder mystery writer who gets murdered.
Oh.
So unless, like, that murder mystery writer is the shark, and the other murder mystery writer is also a shark, then it probably does not feature a shark. But it should.
Maybe.
I wanna watch a movie where a shark who writes mysteries kills another shark who writes mysteries, and nobody believes it's because of the books, because they're just sharks. So you know, the perfect crime. When you're a shark and you kill somebody, they're just like, oh, that's fine.
This takes place in the world of Fish Police.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before, but I actually did try to watch Fish Police, like, more recently, and it's not worth your time. It's genuinely very bad.
Now you gotta watch Capital Critters.
I tried that too, and I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. That's a good review of Capital Critters.
I don't know what I expected. I'm a furry, so I'm like, cool, I totally want to watch your show. Same thing with Fish Police. I'm like, this surely will have something to it, and it's just like, oh no. This is no effort 90s animation writing. I don't like this.
Oh, I know that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's no effort 90s animation writing for adults in the early 90s, which was like, oh, it was really horseshit.
Sup, Thudbutt? I did it. I think we're about halfway through the game. This is a very breezy playthrough.
Oh, we have played Jaws Unleashed for the PS2.
Yes, we did.
We fucking love that.
If you look in our archives, it's from when we played Metal Wolf Chaos on the original Xbox. Wow, FMV. Actually, is this moving?
I don't know.
Is that moving, or did they just recompress a whole bunch of stills? Well.
So how are we gonna rank this? Better or worse than Bubsy?
Ooh. You know, I think if we play this for Mascot Friday, we should do the Super Nintendo one.
I agree, not this. This is...
Yeah, this is better in some ways, but, man, those graphics. They kind of had to smear everything in brown.
Oh no, according to Dark Tetsuya, Metal Wolf Chaos got delayed.
Aw, man.
Boo!
Oh, this level sucks. This is the worst level in the game. You have to get followed by this, I guess it's a Will-O-the-Wisp, and if it leaves the screen goes black, and it moves super fucking slow, so you have to wait for it to catch up to the whole level.
Hey, this looks like it sucks, Danny.
A little bit. Luckily, level design, I've seen worse. I can deal with this.
We've played a lot worse, personally.
Oh, yeah. Tell you what, this is better than Ukiyote's other game we rated, Spawn.
Oh god, yes.
Is it better than Punky Skunk? That's another question.
I don't think it's better than Punky Skunk.
Punky Skunk's got more to offer. It had that mini-game based on Captain Flag.
Mm-hmm. It had furries, so I liked it.
Yeah, not enough furries in this game.
Actually, totally agreed. Like, I remember the Lost Boys... I remember back in the day when the Lost Boys had fursuits. Now they're a bunch of cowards dressing up like sailors. Assholes.
They did have fursuits back
yes,
then, didn't
they did.
They
They
were
dressed
dressed up
as animals.
as animals.
Mm-hmm. What happened to the fursuits, cowards?
It's too politically incorrect nowadays, I guess. Alright, this play is doing a lot better than last night. I did play through this last night to get some practice in, and this by far was the worst level. Let's wait for our Wisp friend. Hey, Wisp. It's slower than Pan's slow walking speed.
Chat's talking about games where you can play as skunks. You know any, Danny, other than Punky Skunk?
Punky Skunk. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I can think of, too.
Wow, that lake is radiant. It's the only thing that's lit up. Game has color issues, is what I'm saying. That, and I'm insulted that they try to bring a dull-ass Super Nintendo game to Sega Genesis. Maybe that's just me, though.
Let's see here.
And I'm kind of selling it short. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but it's not that good either.
Yeah, true. Like Hook. It's appropriate, then. Hook the movie is something anyone would rather be watching something else during.
God, that's how I felt when I watched it as a kid. Yeah, I was like, this isn't fun.
Why aren't we watching Angels in the Outfield? Or The Sandlot, or any number of landmark baseball movies
I was gonna say.
that premiered that year.
Okay, now I'm looking up movies that came out in 1991 that you could watch instead of Hook.
There was an early 90s boom when it came to baseball movies.
There really was. Okay, so
Rookie of the Year.
1991, we got Hook. We got Silence of the Lambs. We got The Addams Family.
Where's my Silence of the Lambs game?
We got Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, all those except Silence of the Lambs got video game adaptations. That's how... Yeah.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah.
JFK.
Okay, JFK didn't get a video game adaptation.
Cape Fear.
Neither did that.
Hot Shots.
Okay,
and,
a Hot Shots game would have been awesome.
And City Slickers.
So would a City Slickers game. Where's my City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold for Sega CD? Could have a part where, what's his face? Fuckhead McGee. What's his name? Billy Crystal.
Yes!
Could have him being lost in a cave instead of Peter Pan.
Oh god, remember Bugsy?
Oh yeah, Bugsy! That was the movie that beat this movie for all the Academy Awards it was nominated in. All the Hook nominations went to Bugsy instead.
Let's see. Oh, The Fisher King. I haven't thought about that in years. Thelma and Louise came out too, yeah.
That would have been a perfect video game.
Thelma and Louise would have been a kick-ass video game, actually. Make it a beat-em-up, a side-scrolling beat-em-up.
You trying to get girls to play games? Make a fucking Thelma and Louise game.
Girls would love that. I would love that. I want to play a game where I just beat the shit out of dudes and get to do cool driving sequences. That sounds like it kicks ass. Someone do this. Indie devs, do this.
Thelma and Louise, the game. Alright, this boss kind of sucks. If you try to just hit the skull, it'll make a plink sound and not do any damage. What you gotta do is dodge it while it's flying, and then hit the skeleton in the back.
Exactly, Arnold Drummer. A Lucky and Wild style Thelma and Louise game.
Oh, that's an easy ROM hack.
God.
Namco. Get on your shit. I want a Lucky and Wild reboot a la the new Ghostbusters.
Oh man, King Ralph came out in 1991 as well.
What about Uncle Buck?
When did Uncle Buck come out? Let me see. It's also the year that LA Story came out. I think like I'm the only person who ever liked that film.
Probably. Everyone else was all about LA Confidential.
Uncle Buck was 1989. When did LA Confidential come out? LA Confidential was 1997, way off.
Ah, sorry.
Epic fail on your part.
Hey, you guys were here all along. Alright, worst level completed. Rest is all downhill.
1991's hit film Drop Dead Fred.
Hudson Hawk, yes. That got a game too.
It sure did.
Did more movies get games than not in the 90s? Because it sure sounds like it.
Well, let's see. Rocketeer definitely got a game.
Oh, for sure. Several.
But Soap Dish certainly did not, and neither did What About Bob. But Backdraft, did Backdraft get a game?
It got a game retroactively in Universal Studios Theme Parks Adventure for GameCube.
You're right.
A What About Bob game. See, y'all were going about licenses all wrong back then. You were licensing shit like Hudson Hawk and Hook. Where were the brave licenses like What About Bob?
Oh no, 1991 is when Rover Dangerfield came out.
Where's my Rover Dangerfield game? Where's my Pleasantville game?
Rockadoodle and Rover Dangerfield came out on the same day along with Bingo.
That's cursed.
No, I'm sorry, I apologize. Bingo was on the 9th of August, and Rover Dangerfield and Rockadoodle came out on the 2nd of August. August 2nd, 1991 was a hell day.
Definitely. The worst day for cinema since the 1930s. As Roger Ebert said.
Okay, we could have gotten... We never got an Ernest game, did we?
Oh yeah, there were so many of those too.
Ah, damn, October 18th, 1991, gonna go to the theater with Danny to watch Cool as Ice.
I wish I'd seen that in the theater.
Well, on the 25th of October, you could go see Curly Sue.
Oh yeah, Curly Sue.
I watched Curly Sue so many times as a child.
I did not. I've never seen it.
I barely remember it.
Okay, this is the hardest section of the game in terms of just sheer enemy placement. This section took me a few tries. Luckily, I think they give you more checkpoints to account for the load times, because you'll notice it loads every time you go in and out of a room. That actually works out well in terms of difficulty, because it's a lot more lenient. Look at this shit! That's too many enemies.
Let's see, Curly Sue has been called gruesomely sentimental and manipulative.
Whoa! Gruesomely sentimental.
John Hughes here graduates from the most successful comedy in film history to scripting and directing a large piece of non-biodegradable tosh.
Wow.
This film is hated.
Tosh, huh?
Let's see, PC98 Jr. says this section is the cave shooter segment of Hook.
It is. All these fucking enemies. That and your invincibility doesn't last long at all after you get hit. It's probably my biggest issue with the game.
Hey, Danny.
Uh-huh.
Earnest FPS where you play as Vern.
That would be a twist and a half.
I want to fucking see that.
Everyone just wants to see Vern, is the thing.
Alright, My Girl also came out in 1991. What a fucking year.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay.
Stung to death by bees.
Let's see, Bugsy, JFK, Prince of Tides, Fried Green Tomatoes.
Fuck, this guy's zoning me out. I think he's got one more hit left on him. Nope. At least one more.
When was Troll in Central Park?
Cursing me with this Don Bluth discussion.
That was 1990. Yeah, you're right. 1994. Alright, I'm looking up. I'm just going for it. I'm looking up the worst movies of the 90s.
Okay.
According to E! News Daily.
Oh, they would know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
I completely disagree with this list. That's all you need to know.
Well, they list Fern Gully #1 or something.
No.
They wouldn't be that cool.
It's Batman and Robin is #1.
Aw, what?
Super Mario Brothers the movie is #3, so you know this list is bullshit.
Yeah, totally. Super Mario Brothers is a treasure, and we should appreciate it.
Where? Yeah, exactly. I didn't see Curly Sue on the list. Come on.
Okay, are we at the last level? We're either at the very final level or the next to last level. We're about to beat this thing.
Yes! Why hasn't there been a game based off of A League of Their Own?
Oh yeah!
That would actually kick ass.
Ladies baseball. Is there crying in baseball?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was actually a film flub. Tom Hanks declares there is no crying in baseball. False.
When actually there's a lot of crying in
Oh,
baseball.
so much. Especially if you're an Astros.
You get struck out, you... Oh. I'm sorry I stepped on your joke there. That was pretty good.
I'm just saying the Astros have done very poorly this year, which is so sad because last year they won the World Series.
Yeah.
And it was genuinely, I was like, wow, I bet this isn't going to be a fluke. It was a fluke. It was a fucking fluke.
Stupid ass Astros.
Yeah, Smep, Cinema Sins, A League of Their Own.
How about games based on cinema sins, where they, like, correct the movies and make them perfect as video games?
Like they do, like, little dings in the corner while you're playing.
Yeah, they're all like, oh, this is where the movie was bullshit, but this is where it's actually good now.
And then they fix it and make it super boring.
Yeah.
Cool.
Once again, the music really overselling this level. He went through a room! Vroom.
Yeah, Hectara, A League of Their Own should just be an extremely straightforward management sim. That would actually be cool. I'd actually...
Yeah, that'd be something a little different.
Man, someone make a 1940s baseball management sim. That sounds...
Yeah, why not? Manage all the old racist greats. Get a team full of Ty Cobbs.
Danny, fuck you.
Hey, that was a 90s movie.
They made a movie about Ty Cobb?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Starring Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, what was the name of that movie again?
Cobb.
I totally forgot! I totally forgot this movie even existed!
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
That's what you get when you play Hook. You just, all the memories come flooding back of all these movies you forgot about.
I don't remember this!
That was a pretty cool cheap death. That's okay, I'm not gonna complain.
I remember The Babe, though.
Oh yeah, The Babe.
There were so many baseball movies in the late
told
80s,
you.
early 90s.
It was a legit thing. The baseball lobby was just hitting us hard. Like, how do we make Americans care about baseball again?
Well, here's a bunch of... Oh, yeah, and they had a Field of Dreams.
Yeah, I guess that was the big one that really inspired it.
It was all about old baseball back in the day. Everyone was like, late 80s, early 90s, everyone's like, oh,
Does this
yeah.
tie into the Boomers, too? I think it might.
Yeah, like, hey, you know what sucks? It's the same way that we're being pandered to as millennials with Ready Player One.
Oh my god.
It's all gamer
Don't
shit,
tell
Danny.
me that.
It's true. You know it. We're being pandered to.
Is Ready Player One the Hook of the millennial generation? That's the worst thing I've ever thought. Steven Spielberg, how could you do this to us? Oh, so close.
Oh, Bull Durham, yeah. did.
They made a movie about every baseball guy.
Hold on, I'm just straight up looking up 90s baseball movies. Okay, we had The Sandlot, A League of Their Own, Angels in the Outfield, Rookie of the Year, Little Big League, For the Love of the Game, The Scout, Major
Oh yeah, The Scout, Major League, yeah.
Major League.
It's all about baseball for a while.
What the fuck? Okay, here we go. There's something about the micro trend of late 80s, early 90s baseball films. Thank you, God. Bull Durham. Field of Dreams. Major League.
A League of Their Own.
Mm-hmm.
A Major League of Their Own.
Mm-hmm.
A Major League for Angels in the Outfield, starring Rookie of the Year.
On Their Own.
In The Sandlot.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, basketball. I think that's what ended the trend, honestly.
Oh, here's Thud Butt. It's his time to shine.
Yes! Go,
Check it out.
Thud Butt, go!
He's kicking everyone's ass now. Getting me a shit ton of items, too. Thanks, Thud Butt. Yeah, thumbs up, Thud Butt.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Stab Thud Butt? Is that his reward for helping you?
It was a friendly stabbing. Anyway, here's Captain Hook. We're about to beat this game.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I told you, it's a pretty brief playthrough. Oh. Yeah, you gotta hit him when he's rearing up. Split-second timing. He was the Mike Tyson of his day. Get out of here, Hook.
Shit, Hook.
Stepping on your hook. That's it. We killed Captain Hook. He's dead.
Oh God, Mr. Baseball. I've never seen that
Mr.
movie.
Baseball, yeah.
I assume it's super racist, but
Oh, probably.
it's a 90s movie about Tom Selleck getting traded to a Japanese baseball team.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably.
I hate to assume, but... Hello?
Daddy! Dad! Daddy!
Maggie, Jack. Watch out! Rufio!
Oh, right in the back.
Defeated by Hook. I can't replace you, Peter.
Honk! Herc!
This game kicks ass.
It kind of does. Alright, now for the real final battle with Captain Hook. It's almost exactly the same. You wait for him to rear up, and then you hit him.
We've got 16 lives to kill him, so good luck.
Alright, he's already taken one.
Glay Pirates.
Glay Pirates?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it says Clay Pirates.
It should be Glay. Gamorous and gay.
Mm.
I'm a no, I'm not glamorous. I can't even pretend.
Can we outlast him? It's a real battle of wits here. Oops.
That's good.
Oh man, he's taken 2 lives. I'm the worst. Help me, gay pirates. I mean, glay pirates.
Hey, have we played the Baby Stay Out proto?
We have not. We've not streamed that.
We need to.
Yeah, that's a pretty essential 90s movie right there.
Look at a jackass.
Yeah, he kind of is. Ah, the old walk forward and strike. They'll never see it coming. That and he gets right on top of your hitbox, which I don't like. Got him!
Did you get him?
Yeah. That's
What
it. Time. New world record.
I don't think it is.
No. This game has been at AGDQ before, so if you want to see it actually done well, watch those. Yeah, all considered, it has its faults, but it's an okay game. Hook. For your Sega CD.
Oh, Daddy, I knew you'd come come to save us?
Oh, man. Alright, so this is one of 2 Data East FMV games converted to Sega CD, arriving alongside Road Avenger, our personal favorite FMV game.
Game creative staff. Wolf Team.
Wolf Team. This also accompanies 2 Taito Laserdisc games, Time Gal and Revenge of the Ninja. But this is where it all began.
This is good already.
It's Cobra Command. And it's anime.
Loving the city pop.
Just that plastic love everyone talks about.
So, sorry, I'm just thinking of Chubby Checker's Novelty City Pop album.
Alright, I was listening to a
Okay.
City Pop playlist on YouTube the other day, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it started playing fucking Chubby Checkers The Twist. Like, nothing but down-tempo, cool Japanese music, and then all of a sudden, come on, everybody! It's me, Chubby Checker!
I want Chubby Checker. Like, he has a novelty album, Checkered, where he does a lot of psychedelic style music. And I want him to do a city pop style album where he covers like Plastic Love. He covers some.
Right on time!
Yeah. He covers that. Yeah, oh god, yes.
The worst music no one wants.
Electric Boogaloo, send me that Chubby Checker Dig Dug song right now.
He did do a Dick Duck song.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Are you fucking kidding with me?
I'm not kidding.
How did you keep this from me?
I thought you knew.
I thought I knew every novelty song that Chubby Checker did, including The Twist, Let's Twist Again.
Don't Knock the Twist.
Mm-hmm.
which they made a movie out of. Anyway, speaking of movies, this is Cobra Command, a movie about a helicopter who kicks everything's ass. Now, there is a training mode, which makes things a little bit easier, but I'm going to try and go ahead and beat it normally, which I haven't done in years, so good luck to me.
Yeah, Bublin. Actually, Chubby Checker did base his name off of Fats Domino.
Yep, and he got famous through a cover because The Twist is not his song. He covered it and made it famous. But he deserves a place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Alone, thank you.
The Twist. Don't knock the twist. Let's twist again. Okay, I need to stop thinking about Chubby Checker's illustrious career and...
Alright, so this is an FMV game, but it's a little bit different from what we've seen before. Whereas other games you just push directions when the game tells you to, this game paints targets on the screen that you have to hit with your Vulcans and missiles. And the way it works is if you lay on the Vulcans too long, they overheat. So what you want to do is just do little bursts of bullets so that you don't overheat. Also, the way the missiles work is that if you have one out and they happen to overlap over the crosshair, that automatically counts as a hit. So it's in your best interest to always be firing. And that's literally it. That's all the strats for this game. It's pretty simple. But pretty cool looking. I'd imagine the original Laserdisc version of this looked really good back in the day.
Chat's talking about ideas for a good Muppets game. Muppets Tactics is being discussed.
There have been several Muppet games, but they're almost all bad.
Okay, if you wanted to make a good Muppet game, what would you make?
Animals Adventure.
That's good. I would make a management sim.
Okay.
Where you would play a scooter trying to manage the Muppets.
That would make good use of all the Muppets, yeah. And I do like the Muppet Band, and they don't get nearly enough attention.
That is true.
You gotta micromanage, like, what's her name? Janice, Rolf, Dr. Teeth.
Yeah, it's Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Dr. Teeth and the women. Alright, that's level 1. It's a pretty short game, but some of those prompts, they're really quick, and if you don't shoot them in time, they kill you. As is the case with FMV games.
Arnold Rimmer discussing a Muppet cooking game with a Swedish chef.
Ooh, that could work.
Make it like Disney Kitchen, where everything you make is just like the worse it is, like the higher the point ranking
Yeah.
you get.
Yeah, no matter what you do, no matter how bad you do, he's just like, bork to bork to bork.
It's all good. Alright, chat's getting on your ass. Rolf is not a member of the Electric Mayhem.
He's not, you're right.
He's like a Billy Joel style piano man.
He's a freelance piano man, yeah.
He really is, yeah. He's just a piano guy.
Sing us a song.
Sing us a song, you're the piano dog.
Yeah, sorry for the button spamming. You're probably hearing this over the mic, but it really is the best way to play this game. Mostly because some of the prompts go away so quickly, you want to have attacks on the screen before they even show up.
Alright, Hectara says Muppets Take Manhattan RTS. Taco Witch says Sheepdog and Wolf, but with Gonzo stealing chickens.
Ooh, okay. What about a Rizzo the Rat game?
I would love a Rizzo game where you have to do as many shitty crimes as you can without getting caught.
Have him team up with, what's that crawfish?
Oh, that nasty fucking crawfish!
Yeah.
Oh, I hate him! Oh, I want to say, I think I know his name, but I want to make sure. Oh, unfortunately his name is Pepe.
Ah, Pepe.
Pepe the King Prong. He is just absolutely disgusting, and I love him.
I totally hit that guy. Yeah, sorry to say this is not among my favorite Wolf Team FMV games. Road Avenger and Time Gal still the best by far. Revenge of the Ninja, kinda a little bit too similar to Dragon's Lair, but it still works. This doesn't work as well. Well, I'm already about to game over, so...
Well, yeah, Bad Game Hall of Fame says, yo, this stage seems like bullshit.
It kinda is, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of them are. It's not so much the whole stage, it's just that some of the prompts come up so quick. And they give you so little time to react. And there are left and right and up and down prompts, but those are pretty trivial. Really, the stuff that'll kill you is the enemies.
Ah, dang, tomorrow is DDR's 20th anniversary.
Aw, happy birthday, DDR.
We should play some.
Yeah, we should.
But we need to get in shape first.
Yeah, give us a few months.
Yeah.
Enemy fleet in the Pacific. Let's sink them.
Let's sink 'em. The voice in this game sounds like a guy doing a Dan Aykroyd impression.
Take a right. Wow, that was close.
Dan Aykroyd here with Ghostbusters Go to Hell.
I was gonna say Dan Aykroyd here with Crystal Skull Vodka. The only vodka infused with the power of the Crystal Skull.
Dan Aykroyd here with Blues Brothers Go Hawaii. Alright, I'm entering the code.
Yeah, please do. Man, if Konami had anything planned, I would be shocked, but because that would actually be a smart idea on their part.
Yeah, Konami is, well...
Well, they may. I'd like... Are you ready for a DDR patchy slot?
Oh. Oh.
Do they have, like, a pop-in music patchy slot?
Probably.
I'm looking that up. Did you... PC98 Junior, did you drink an entire skull of Crystal Skull vodka? Because I've had Crystal Skull vodka before too, and it's actually pretty good.
I'm putting on training.
And I don't think I thought it was good just because it came in a Crystal Skull either.
Let's start over so I can save my credits. Oh, it also enables a stage select. Alright, let's skip the damn Grand Canyon and just move the hell on. Now, training mode, what that does is it doesn't set you back at checkpoints. I'm pretty sure it just keeps the video rolling after you die. Which can be a problem sometimes because a lot of the prompts arrive in rapid succession.
Wow, that was close.
It's Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah. You see, Jake, we got this magic car. It got magic from parking next to an electrical generator, which is how it works.
Oh man, they changed Crystal Skull Vodka to Crystal Head Vodka? That sucks.
Oh no!
Is it still in a skull? Hold on.
Did they have to do that because of Indiana Jones? I'm gonna be so pissed at Indiana Jones if that's the case. Dan Aykroyd came with the Crystal Skull first.
Oh good, there's a... Let's see. Crystal Head Vodka is a brand of vodka manufactured by Globeville Incorporated.
Yikes.
It was conceived and founded by actor Dan Aykroyd and artist John Alexander in 2007.
Maybe my imagination, but I think the prompts are a little bit easier in training mode as well, because I'm not missing nearly as many. But yeah, back when the Sega CD first came out, it stands to reason this could have been one of the first games you played, because this, I believe, was a launch title here in the US. Not in Japan. This came out several months after the Mega CD. Alright, we gotta take down Easter Island.
Okay, so here's the final thought about Indiana Jones and the King of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Crystal Head Vodka was in development at the same time as the film Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Sensing a conflict, Aykroyd arranged to meet with Steven Spielberg to discuss resolving the issue. To Aykroyd's surprise, Spielberg suggested that he would have liked Crystal Head Vodka to be served at the premiere.
Oh.
In 2010, the Liquor Control Board of Ontario refused to carry Crystal Head Vodka in its stores, saying that people might find the bottle offensive. They later reversed their decision after a change was made to the box design. I'm looking this up.
Everyone has a skull! Are you offended by your own skeleton?
I am! I mean,
I find my skeleton pretty offensive, but... Alright, here come those Moai heads. As we all know from Gradius, these things are evil, so it's time to take them down. One thing I really dislike about this game is your call operator, or whoever, Dan Aykroyd. He often tells you to go up, pull right, even though you don't have to do that. And he often says that when enemies are on the screen. So he just straight up lies to you.
okay,
Must have had too much Crystal Head vodka.
No, I just read the most insane... I just read something that is... Okay, I found an interview with Dan Aykroyd about Crystal Head Vodka from the Globe and Mail, and I
Go on.
No, hold on.
Is this appropriate for stream?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Mr. Aykroyd, star of such films as Ghostbusters and the Blues Brothers, was in Toronto last Thursday to sign bottles at a store selling 393 skulls in 3 hours.
Oh, they did that here in town and it went badly, I think. But
Okay.
go ahead.
After shooting a promotional video for his website, he shook out a dozen or so ice cubes from the back of his shirt and sat down with the Globe and Mail at one restaurant in Yorkville. Interviewer: you keep ice up your shirt? Dan Aykroyd: if I'm working on camera and I start to sweat, I put the ice down my back. I'm a polar bear, man. I'm Canadian. So Dan Aykroyd just keeps ice on him.
I like Dan Aykroyd. He crazy. I gotta respect that.
He just shakes ice out of his shirt at random. That is incredible.
Yeah, you know, the old ice back down the back trick. Works every time.
That is, thank you. Okay. I can't read, I don't want to read any more of this article because nothing will be as good as knowing that.
Yeah, apparently they were going to have a signing here in town and people lined up for hours in Ghostbusters outfits and he could only, sign stuff for 15 minutes before he had to leave, leaving a lot of people disappointed. That was at Specs here in Austin.
Oh, God.
The famous gigantic liquor store we have. I've been there. It is indeed the Valhalla of liquor.
Have you ever been to the original Specs in Houston?
No, I have not.
Oh my God, I've been there and it is really, really good.
It's like a massive grocery store, but just with all the different alcohols you can see. That's where I saw Crystal Skull vodka for the first time, because of course they would have it. Yeah, look at that. Training mode, once you get killed, it just skips you past what killed you instead of setting you back.
That's cool.
That's actually very nice, because most of the times you die in this game, it's because of one particular prompt that's going to take you a few tries. Alright, we fucked over Easter Island.
Good.
Those Moai heads aren't going to give us any more trouble.
I am trying so hard to find out about this fucking band.
And now we're going to Rome.
This Crystal Skull band.
Terrorists in the ruins. Aw, man. Alright, moving on.
Apparently they thought it looked too much like the Canadian liquor or whatever. Thought it looked too much like a head. And too much like a body cadaver. And they thought it reminded people too much of death. Well, I'm sorry, but like, fucking...
If you're drinking a whole jug of liquor, you can't be afraid of death.
Like, I'm sorry, but you can't be like, oh no, we can't remind people who drink that this could kill them. That's too... a little bit much, isn't it?
They're Canadians, Alex.
Sorry, but it says, the image of the human skull is a thing that's really problematic for us.
What?
That's an image that's commonly associated with death. It's especially problematic at a time when there are concerns around binge drinking by younger adults, which in some cases, unfortunately, has resulted in alcohol poisoning. What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, there was that binge drinking by skeletons epidemic.
Like, maybe putting a skull on it reminds people, hey kids, if you fucking drink all of this at once, you're gonna die. I mean, come on.
I think it's appropriate.
Exactly, Arnold Rimmer. Cigarettes should have skeletons as mascots. Just make all the drugs have skeletons as mascots. Just go for it, man. Go for
skeletons
the dance
everywhere.
Go for the dance macabre with fucking, you know, Marvel. Fucking Marvel. Marvel doesn't sell cigarettes yet.
They will soon.
If you don't think Disney... Listen, I saw the Gamer Mickey Funko Pop. You don't think that, like, fucking Disney Vapes is coming soon?
Disney Vapes.
Listen, Mickey Vapes, okay?
Disney designer vapes. For you and your kids.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Mickey Mouse Vape.
You're gonna get a lot of fan art.
It's people vaping a Mickey Mouse head, which is pretty cool. It's I don't see an official merch. Mickey Mouse drip coil. Okay, yeah. It's mostly just the Mickey hand and the word vape over it.
That's not very creative.
Yeah, I'm looking for an actual vape. Like...
Yeah, get me a Mickey Mouse rig.
Yeah,
one that has ears on it.
One that has ears on it and says, like, we live in a society or something.
Yeah, has to make you think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unlike this game, I'm not doing much thinking here.
That's a charm for a vape, but it's not a... Okay, I think that's a Mickey vape. There we go! It's on DHgate. They've got, Mickey Mouse-shaped, vape things, I guess. There we go.
We went from the desert to the jungle. Birds, Captain, take them down.
Do you think Peter Pan vapes?
Old Peter Pan does. Like the old schlubby one.
Do you think that's like... Do you think that's how he grew up? Is because he started vaping?
Yeah, that's the true loss of innocence.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, last life, but we do have a couple continues, so I think we'll be able to see this through the end. Hopefully.
I am... Searching Mickey Mouse vape just gets you an into just a hell dimension.
I
on
could have told you
Google
that.
Images.
It's like searching Sonic the Hedgehog feet.
Okay, fuck you. I didn't need to be reminded of that.
I'm just saying, some searches you have to know what you're getting into.
I just saw something that says Mr. and Mrs. Vape Lounge, so...
Cool. I was gonna say we should partner with a vape company, but I think the Twitch partner requirements prevent that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn, my money-making scheme.
We would like, okay, but it would be like some nasty vape juices we'd be promoting, like...
Oh yeah.
God. Clamato.
It would have to be video game collector things, so it would be like Q-tips and rubbing alcohol. I just disgusted myself.
That's awful.
Alright, we got one life left here, so I think I'm gonna just kill off my last chopper and then continue.
Exactly, Wolf Team branded vapes.
Mmm. Yeah, bring back the Wolf Team brand. That'll bring Mr. Akishino out of hiding.
Yes, doing Doritos vapes. Thank you.
Doing Doritos vapes. You've clearly veered off into cursed territory here.
Make a left into the canyon.
Okie dokie, Roger.
All right. Make a left.
Go right, make a left. Zubat's ahead, Captain.
Opening. Hold it. Turn right.
Why do RetroPal streams always descend into vape talk?
I don't know, they really do, often.
Because I think...
Alex runs out of things to say, and then he just starts being like, well, here's the vapes I like.
I hate that you're right, actually. When I run out of things to say, I just talk about vaping because it's what I know.
Okay, right up now.
I just think Mickey Mouse vaping would be very
It's
cool.
the apex of art, okay?
Alright, you want something relevant? Fine. Okay, Google, Dan Aykroyd vape.
Okay, someone's gonna replay that later on, and you're gonna reactivate their Google Home.
Yeah,
That's happened before.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I'll do a better one then.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Okay, Google. Look up cool pictures of cats skateboarding. There's one for you.
Okay, good. That's clean. Up, down!
PC98 Junior, don't lie. You don't vape.
Nobody really vapes.
No one actually vapes. It's actually just a myth.
All those stores are just cosmetic.
Mm-hmm. They're actually just fronts for I don't know. Fucking. Is the mob even still around?
Pure harmless tobacco.
Mm.
Okay, I think we're almost done with this game. We're getting pretty near the end. Fortress, that sounds pretty final.
Approaching Terra's main base. Watch out. Heavily guarded.
It actually worked on their Google Home. I'm sorry. Well, did you see any cool cats with skateboards at least?
That's our hope, at the very least. Oh, they're set up a vase in a volcano or something. This is cool. I haven't seen this game since I rented it back in the day, and yeah, while I bought a few Sega CD games, this was not one of the ones I figured was worth buying. It's pretty one note. Unlike Time Gal, which I did totally buy. Yeah, this feels like a final level. I think we're about to do it.
Ah, damn, the Google Home didn't pick up the skateboarding cats, unfortunately. Just got very confused. I'm sorry. Oh god, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. Yeah, that was a movie from 1991 as well.
Mm-hmm.
They really made that, didn't they?
I guess they did. Ah, shit. My helicopter. Oh, my other helicopter. I'm firing. Oh, I'm firing, all right. I didn't go up. Now I'll go up. There. Wait, was that the last input?
You did it!
I died on the last input, and it was like, okay, good enough. That's it. That's Cobra Command, aka... What was the Japanese name? Thunder...
Thunder in Your Heart.
Thunder in Your Heart. Yeah, that's what it was. Ah, well, it was a long battle, but we took out Easter Island, Rome, the desert, and finally Fortress. I hope it was worth it. Thunder in Paradise, Thunder Fox, yeah, it's all those things. Ah, remember when we fought that battleship? Good times.
I'm sorry, Danny. I spaced out on this game entirely and went down a vaping hole, as you may say, and I just see the phrase on my screen, the Foo Fighters vape?
Electric Boogaloo knows it. It's Thunderstorm FX. That's the name.
Thank you.
Yeah, Thunderstorm and Road Avenger were sister games. Road Avenger definitely the superior game. Still, it's got that Sakuraba soundtrack, as do all these Wolf Team games. BGM by Solid Gold.
This was a Solid Gold soundtrack.
Yeah. I thought this game was okay. Maybe not worth $50. That was kind of the difficulty they had back then selling these FMV games, because these discs could have very little video, and these games would be over in like half an hour.
The Phenomena Studio.
West Side. Hey, what was that whole big thing with helicopters in caves? I've seen a bunch of games do that. Choplifter, fucking, Thunderblade does that, and so does this one. Is that a Blue Thunder thing? Because so many games ripped off Blue Thunder. What were you gonna say?
Well, I'm looking up helicopters in caves.
Okay.
Oh, this is a Steam community about a video game about a helicopter in a cave. That doesn't answer my question.
How much work went into the audio in this game, dude? Like, all these credits have been audio people.
It does sound very good.
It does. I guess they redid the soundtrack from the original arcade version. Thanks, dude.
Cool birds.
We saved the world for the birds. Mr. Akishino, hope you show up again someday.
Same. Thanks for making a good game. Or at least a game that Danny played.
All produced by Wolf Team. I still didn't get the new high score. Whatever. Game creative staff.
Wolf Team?
Wolf Team.
Game creative staff. Wolf Team.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
An entire team of wolves.
Mm-hmm. That's why these games are so good. Wolves make the best programmers.
You know, they really do. That's why so many furries are programmers.
What's the next softbox soft? Well, we got some choices. Just looking at my shelf here, we got Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective Volume 2.
Oh, God.
We have a very cursed game called Willy Beamish, which we do need to go back to.
Fuck.
And we have several entries in the Make My Video series. We got quite a few choices here. Still don't know what next week's theme's going to be, but probably going to continue on with cardboard boxes. Might save the Make My Video games for a special occasion, because that's Retro Pal's bait right there. And we got to make it special.
It is.
We got to make a special stream just for Marky Mark, NXS, and Criss Cross, featuring CNC Music Factory.
Oh, we are going to get banned.
One of these days we'll make that completely unwatchable stream. But for now, I think this went pretty well. We played 2 games and we beat 2 games. We got like a couple hundred more to go before we get through the Sega CD's whole library. But I do hope to play and complete all these games, except the Japanese war simulations. Not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's not happening.
If you got cool anime games about helicopters, though, yeah, I'm in. I'll play that. Oh, the intro totally spoils the ending.
Oh shit! So sorry.
Whatever. It's fine. Alright, that wraps up another successful installment of Sega CD Monday. It was a success. I actually beat some games. Nothing crashed. Amazing.
That was really good, yeah.
Yeah. We'll be back next Monday with more stuff. Tune in on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central for the Retro Pal Showcase stream, this week featuring Data East Arcade Classics for the Nintendo Wii. We polled our patrons, and it was neck and neck between Data East and Taito, but in the end, Data East, creators of Cobra Command, they won.
Thanks.
Good work, Data East.
Good work.
I knew you had it in you. You could finally win a poll one of these days. So tune in Wednesday to watch us play Burger Time, Wizard Fire, and other games that will likely appear in Johnny Turbo's arcade collection for the Nintendo Switch. Think of this as an exciting preview for the games that are coming to eShop next. It'll be a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I gotta start practicing Burger Time, I guess. I'm not good at Burger Time.
I'm not good at it either, so...
In the meantime, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/retropals. We put up a new part of our Action 52 playthrough, featuring new content edited in by Alex.
Mostly screenshots, but they're cool, so go check that out on YouTube. We're also on twitter.com/retropalshq, where we post polls for our Mascot Fridays, we post when new videos go up, and we post when we go live, so do check that out.
Okay, we got a couple of choices for hosts here. Looks like Ashens is playing Barbarian for the Amiga.
Oh, that game's good.
Then again, we also have people practicing Big 20. I don't know. Barbarian doesn't come along very often.
Alright, let's do it.
And we should pay tribute to Dr. Ashens, creator of video games. Oh wait, he's not playing it anymore. He's about to stop. Alright, screw it.
Screw it.
Next time, Ashens. Next time. We are going to host Cats on Your Head, who is doing a full playthrough of the NES Big 20. Tournament's coming up soon. Some people have gotten pretty good times. I think she's gotten under 3.5 hours, which is pretty good for these games. Go there, wish her luck, and we'll see y'all on Wednesday.
See you then.